Hello there everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Mystic Megan and today we're doing another yes or no clarification reading. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I create videos about all things tarot and divination. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm really grateful to be able to connect with you through these videos. In today's video, we're doing a yes and no clarification reading. So if you are just here to answer a yes or no question, you can most certainly do that. But if you would like, there's also a deeper reading of the cards, which I'm going to get into as well. Of course, this is a general reading. Not all of the messages in these readings are going to be for you. So just take what serves you and throw out the rest. So these are the cards for today. For pile number 1, we have Black Tourmaline with Regeneration and Pluto. For pile number 2, we have Rose Quartz with Empathy and Venus. For pile number 3, we have Moonstone with Transcendence and Crown Chakra. And for pile number 4, we have Spirit Quartz with Healing and Chiron. If you have already picked out your cards, then you can go ahead and click in the timestamps for your reading. If you haven't picked out your card, we can do that together. So I have my singing bowl here. So what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes. We're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I want you to listen carefully and focus in on the sound of the singing bowl to clear your mind. Once the sound of the singing bowl has rung out, you can then open your eyes and pick whatever card or pile you are most drawn to. Okay, open your eyes and pick whatever card or pile you're most drawn to. Hi there, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. You have chosen Black Tourmaline Regeneration with Pluto. Let's find out the answer to your yes or no question. You have a yes with Meditation. Now, if you've just come for your yes or no answer, there you have it. If you would like some further guidance or you feel like there's some extra messages that could be in this reading for you, then stick around. We have one more card to go and we are going to dive a little bit deeper into these cards here. So what we're seeing with the Black Tourmaline and particularly Pluto is that there's some sort of transformation going on. Perhaps you're experiencing a lot of dark emotions, some really so maybe there are some triggers that have been showing themselves recently and you're being encouraged to really sit and kind of meditate on those. What I am seeing is that you are being encouraged to kind of brace yourself in certain moments. So if you just feel that like a trigger, if you feel a trigger or maybe there's an emotion that feels strangely familiar but you're not sure why that emotion is being you're experiencing that emotion in that moment, you're being encouraged to really take a moment, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and just sit with that emotion and ask yourself where you have felt this before and where this might be coming from. Let's have a look at this last card here. Yes, flow. So essentially what we're seeing here is that these triggers, if you react to situations in a really intense way, that kind of blocks your natural flow. Instead of like being able to tap into that natural energy and flow that you have these triggers that are kind of setting you off in different directions and you can't really control it. So that's why you're really being encouraged just to take the moment, just take a moment to sit with those emotions and that way you can find a way forward that is going to be more aligned with your sense of self and who you are and who you want to be. All right, pile number one, that is your reading for today. If you got any value from this reading, please make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. You have chosen the rose quartz. So let's have a look at the answer to your yes or no question. You have a yes with the Nymph of Wands. Now, if you are just here for your yes or no question, you can go ahead and click out of this video. If you feel like there's some extra messages that might be here for you, then stick around as we have one more card to go, and we will also dive deeper into these cards here. So with the rose quartz here and Venus, we're seeing a lot of themes around self-love, or just love in general. That can mean self-love, that can mean, empathy for others or compassion for others. So you're kind of being encouraged to open your heart up a little to different experiences in particular. Along with the Nymph of Wands, I feel like maybe your actions aren't really communicating your truth. The Wands is a very action-orientated suit, and Nymph or the Page can often refer to messages. So particularly when it's paired up with this rose quartz here, I do feel like that there's some sort of mixed messages going on. The next card we have is Teach. You have a wonderful gift for working with others. Have you considered teaching? Okay, so that also ties in nicely the other cards. Being able to understand how your actions kind of are seen by others, how you can use your actions to guide others. So perhaps you're in a situation right now where somebody is just kind of a little unsure how to react, or what you want, or where your boundaries are. Perhaps they're just a little bit hesitant, and this is your opportunity to really teach. And even though you may not be confident, because the Nymph is also associated with learning and being a student and picking up something new, so even if you don't feel like you're an established teacher, so to speak, or you have the experience to teach, you can also learn through teaching. So I see a lot of learning also happening with your ability to stand up and guide intuitively and emotionally, and with empathy and compassion. All right, pile number two, that is your reading for today. If you found value in this reading, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, pile number three, and welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Moonstone. So I'm already picking up a lot of intuitive energy coming from this reading, so let's get into it and find out what the answer to your yes or no question is. You have yes with the Eight of Wands. Now, if you're just here for your yes or no answer, then there you have it. But if you feel like there's another message here for you today, then stick around as we are going to dive deeper into these cards here, and we have one more card to have a look at. So with the Moonstone, I am picking up a lot of intuitive energy. Perhaps you're very connected to the universe already. Perhaps you're having dreams, or perhaps you have some sort of ritual or way to connect with the universe. So this card is really just showing up to validate and encourage you to continue that practice. With the Eight of Wands, we're seeing that same kind of energy. Actually, Eight of Wands is kind of encouraging you to step more into it, to connect more into it. What are different ways you can connect more to your sense of self, your intuition, and find new and different ways to receive messages and guidance from the universe. All right, let's have a look at this other card we have here, Balance. It's time to find balance in your life. What is important to you? So this really ties in really nicely with the themes we've got going on here. What this is really bringing out is that perhaps the actions or the things that you've been prioritizing aren't the things that are truly important to you or truly going to provide you with that growth, with that transcendence that you are currently seeking, that is your current path, the path that you want to be on. This reading is really calling for you to make some decisive action towards what it is you feel like you value, and adding some rituals and ways of self-love, self-care, learning how to establish boundaries, all of those kinds of things. This reading is really calling you to take action. All right, pile number 3, that is your reading for today. If you found value in this reading, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Spirit Quartz. If you are here to answer your yes or no question, let's check out your answer now. You have a yes with the Sun. Now, if that's all you're here for, then you can go ahead and click out of the video. But if you feel drawn to stick around, that might be because there are some other messages here for you today. I will be diving deeper into these cards here, as well as we have one more card over here to look at. With the Spirit Quartz, and particularly Chiron, this is really about healing. Chiron is known as the wounded healer. So it's about taking the lessons that we learned through our pain, own that, and change your perspective so that you can use this as a strength, as something that brings value to the world. And we're seeing more of that energy with the Sun, like creating joy, creating a positive experience through our healing journey. Let's have a quick look at the next card. Wait. Take your time to think on the matter at hand. Don't be tempted to rush. Your immediate reaction to negative stimuli may be very destructive, may be something that doesn't help you in the long term and doesn't help other people in the long term. What you're being encouraged to do is just to try and stop and hold yourself back from, those immediate reactions, because there is no joy, there's no happiness in those immediate reactions. By taking a step back, you are able to find a bit more space, a bit more closure to create that happiness around that experience or that trigger. So really take your time as you work your way through this problem, through the world, and through your relationships. Alright, pile number 4, that is your reading for today. If you found value in this reading, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hello there, everybody. So I've just finished editing this video and I've kind of been brainstorming different things to do to kind of interact with you guys a little bit more. And one of my ideas was to have some shout outs to my regular commenters. So that's what I thought I'd do right now. It's kind of a little bit random and unplanned. But yeah, I really just wanted to let you know that I am reading your comments and I am paying attention to the people who are frequently visiting and frequently commenting on my videos. I want to say, first of all, thank you to everyone who's been watching my videos and has kind of stuck around, especially when I've been so quiet the last few months. But I want to make a particular shout out to a few people. First, we have Kamiko. You have been watching my channel for quite a while and you have frequently been commenting, and I notice you and I am so grateful that you are here. It's really cool to see you back again and again and again, and that you continue commenting. So I look forward to seeing more comments from you and interacting with you a little bit more. I want to apologize in advance if I do not pronounce your name correctly, but we have Prabhat Prodhan. Thank you so much for your comments. I've seen quite a few of your comments recently, and it's just really great to see your name popping up over and over again. I do notice you, I do see you, and thank you so much for being here. The last person I want to shout out has also been watching this channel for a while, and I've noticed their comments for quite some time, is Thin Thida Anand. And yeah, I've noticed you come back over and over again, and I'm really happy every time I get to interact with you. So thank you for being here, and thank you for coming back, and I look forward to connecting with you more in the future. So those are my shout outs for this month. If you would like to be featured in the shout outs, then be sure to let me know you're here by commenting on my videos. All right, well, that's over and out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.